Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some of the stocks on the move today in Europe. I'm Stephen Carroll and I'm joined by Bloomberg's breaking news editor, Louise Moon. Louise, good morning. Let's start with steel and a takeover on the cards for the metals company Klöckner.
Indeed, yes. So this is the German metals company, as you say. Takeover deal by a company called Worthington Steel in the US. They've agreed to buy it for €11 per share in cash. They had already been in takeover talks. This was reported in early December. Shares rose quite a bit on that at the time and since then have stayed higher. And then this morning, shares have absolutely soared. They've soared 30% back to levels last seen in 2022, hitting that €11 mark. Background-wise, this comes as Klöckner has been selling off a lot of its units. It's been trying to get rid of a lot of these more volatile, low-margin businesses and focus on higher value areas, essentially trying to boost profitability. So analysts are saying that this is a good price. This is that they're kind of welcoming this deal, seeing a high probability that it goes through by the end of the year. So shelving off those kind of non-performing units and now getting this takeover offer.
Yeah, and shares up 28% on the back of that as well. Let's turn to Porsche next. Having trouble delivering sales.
Yeah, slightly less good story this morning for them. So deliveries fell 10% last year. That's the steepest drop since 2009, which is obviously the financial crisis. So a bad year for them. This is all on the back of weak demand for electric vehicles, a slump in China. So both China and Germany led those declines. And it comes as Porsche's been struggling heavily. Last year was a bad year for the company. It cut its outlook 4 times. And it's been struggling with kind of a host of issues. There was tariffs in the US, which is its most important market. They've also been trying to correct what was a bit of an overly ambitious rollout of electric vehicles. In September, they dropped down from the blue chip index, the DAX in Germany, to the MDAX, which is the mid cap. So they've pledged to improve that this year. They've got a new CEO that started in January. But yeah, this is all on the back of last year not being a good year, deliveries falling 10%.
Okay, well, one to watch as well from here. A more positive market reception, though, for the gains at the Gym Group and not just those from their clients.
Yes, they've been raised to an outperform by RBC. So now Gym Group has got 9 buys, 1 hold and no sells. So good analyst ratings there. RBC are seeing what they're calling revenue-driven profit growth. That's after Gym Group introduced even cheaper off-peak memberships. So obviously they're known for being a low-cost gym. That's their modus operandi. And they've introduced cheaper off-peak memberships. RBC are seeing potential volume growth as well. And as you say, this comes in the peak health season. Everyone's, I'm sure, getting their memberships for January to start the year well. So some good news this morning for Gym Group.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.